All right. Shalom, man. So I would like to share something with y'all real quick. Before I even start the video, I would like to say my condolences to those who lost their lives in this earthquake. But you know, we at the end, bro. And these times were prophesied, in the scripts, by the Messiah himself, Yahusha. So it's time to repent, man. It's time to repent and flee idolatry, flee idols, flee all false doctrine, and return back to the Creator, Yahuwah, Spirit and Truth. All right, let's start the video. Kimse yok abi, kimse yok. Nasıl bir ev burası ya? Nasıl bir şey burası ya? Duyduk seslerini vuruyor, sesleniyorlar, bizi kurtarın diyorlar, kurtaramıyoruz, nasıl kurtaracağız abi? Nasıl kurtaracağız? Abi sabahtan beri kimse yok ya, hiç kimse yok ya. Kimsesiziz basılmış durma ya, kalmış durma bak.
Yakınlarımız hepsi bacımın kızı yapıyor 17 yaşında. Eltimin çocukları altta kaldı. Üç çocuk bir eltim ortada çıkarılmadı. Allah bize yardım etsin, bize dua etsinler.
All right, so let's head back over to Matthew. All right, Matthew 24 and 4. Let's pick it up at 4. No, let's pick it up at 3. It says, and as he sat on the Mount of Olives, the Talmudim, that's the Pharisees, disciples, that's the disciples, Talmudim, those who are instructed, accustomed disciples, learned, taught, okay? The Talmudim, his disciples, came unto him privately, saying, tell us when shall these things be, and what shall be the signs of your coming and of the end of the world? And Yahusha answered and said unto them, take heed that no man deceive you. Okay? The very first thing the Messiah says, make sure no man deceive you. For many shall come in my name, saying, I am Mashiach, and shall deceive many. Okay? Would you say that many are deceived today? I would say yes. Verse 6. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. Now, do you understand what the Messiah is saying? These things has to happen. Okay? For nation shall rise up against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines. Okay? A famine. What is a famine? Lack of food. Okay? Egg shortages, things are, if you look around you today, people don't see a famine coming, but it's coming. The question is, what are you doing to prepare for the famine? Are you saving up grain like Joseph did in Egypt? Okay? These are just the signs of the time, people. I'm not saying the world is finna end today, but the Mashiach, Yahusha, gave us the signs of the time. Okay? Verse 7 still. It says, and pestilence. What's a pestilence? Coronavirus. Rather it's man-made, created, or what? It's still a pestilence. It's a plague. A pestilence is a plague. And earthquakes, okay? In diverse places. Okay? Now, unfortunately, The earthquake that just happened in what's that? Syria or whatever, Israel, Turkey. Once again, condolences to the people that lost their life. But prophecy must move forward. Okay? It's time to repent, people. That's the purpose of this video. It's time to repent. Okay? It says and earthquakes in diverse places. What is diverse places? Scattered around the world, right? Scattered. Earthquakes in California, New York. All right, earthquakes in places that don't even usually get earthquakes. Look what he said. He said, all these are the beginning of sorrows. Then shall they deliver you up and afflict you and kill you. See, this time is coming. And ye shall be hated for all nations for what? My name's sake. You see that? People fighting against the name Yahusha, man. You see how this is making sense? They're fighting. Everybody love Jesus. Everybody love Jesus. Murderers, the LGBT community, pedophiles, Catholic priests, what have we? All kinds of, everybody love Jesus. Now let's read that again. And ye shall be hated of all nations for my name's sake. All right? I already proved that his name is not Jesus, okay? It's Yahusha, which means salvation. Now check it. Verse 10. And then shall many be offended and shall betray one another and shall hate one another. See? Whether we want to believe it or not, it's a spiritual warfare going on, right? In the name, people are getting offended when you tell them his name is not Jesus and it's Yahusha. He said, many shall be offended and shall betray one another, right? And shall hate one another. And many false prophets shall rise and shall deceive many. That's been going on for thousands of years. Look, and because the transgression of the Torah shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. No, the Torah is not being taught in the Christian church. They teach against the Torah. Torah just means instructions. Verse 13, but he that shall endure, this is key, people. He that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved. What is it to endure? That means to last, right? Repent, right? Keep the law, statutes, and commands. Get in his book. He's telling you what to do. The Bible is the instruction manual, bro. Now look at verse 14. And the Basora just means good news in Hebrew. They translate it over in the KJV into gospel, which would be, that would be a exact, translation. Again, you can't translate, people's names don't really translate over. But Basora in Hebrew would translate to good news in English, okay? And the Basora, the gospel of the kingdom, shall be preached unto all the world for a witness unto all nations. Why is it a witness? Because you can't say, all the nations and everybody in the world can't say that the truth has not been preached to them. People rejecting it, all right? Do you fit in this box of rejecting truth? You rejecting the Basora. You're rejecting the gospel. And then shall the end come, see? So everybody in the world gonna get taught this truth, whether they receive it or not, and then the end gonna come. All right, so now let me share something else, all right, about that correlates to this earthquake, right? Because this is nothing new under the sun, right? This happened before, all right? Now, why am I saying this? Repent, people. These are signs from the Most High Elohim, Yahuwah, to repent. All right, check it. So this is a similar incident right here that happened in Israel and Galilee during the time of Yahushua. Look what it says. It said, there were present at that season some that told him of the Galileans, whose blood Pilate mingled with their sacrifices. That's crazy. And Yahusha answered and said unto them, suppose ye that these Galileans were sinners above all Galileans, because they suffered such things. So what is he saying? These people suffered a tragedy. So Yahusha saying, oh, y'all think because these people are sinners above all, they sinners above all sinners in Galilee, they suffer these things. He said, I tell you no, but except ye repent, ye shall all likewise perish. Are those 18 upon whom the tower of Shiloh fell and slew them? Think ye that they were all sinners above all men that dwelt in Jerusalem? He said, I tell you no, but except ye repent, ye shall likewise perish. And that's the message. You know, like I say, my condolences to the people that perished in the earthquake and the building collapsing. But unless ye likewise repent, ye shall likewise, they should, it's unfortunate, man. But that's the most high way of telling people and telling the rest of the world, hey, y'all need to repent. All right? Let me get another precept, man, and I'm out. Matthew 4:17.